Alright, here's all the cards. Single deck Blackjack. Dealer stands on all 17s. No surrender. Basic strategy. Flat betting versus the Martingale system. Flat betting on this side, starting with 50 chips. Martingale on this side, starting with 100 chips. Flat betting bets 2 chips per hand. Martingale starts with a single chip and doubles that bet on every loss. On a win, returns to a single chip bet. Table max 100 chips, so that's going to be the same as a $5 table with a $500 max. 6 decks, 5 hands per deck, so it's 30 hands, just to compare. So far, in all of these tests, Martingale has come out ahead. I think in all of them. Most of the time, at least. Martingale has yet to bust out, although he came close. If you wanted to use a system like this, that's up to you. Don't don't lose all your money and blame me. As long as you don't get that really bad run, though, it kind of does seem to work. Okay. First deck. Flat betting bets 2. Martingale bets 1. Here we go. 10 to a 6, double down, 18, 15, 25, 'kay. Clean these up. Blackjack for the player. That quarter represents a half a chip. 20. Okay, Martingale remains at a single chip. 20 to an 8 stays. 12, 16, 24. 3 13s, double down, single card, 13, 8, 15, 24. Wow. Ran out of chips already. I need... That's 10. Keep going. Keep going. 10 takes a hit. 21. 17. You just win all 5 hands. Shuffle. Keep that there. Now, in this instance, this is one of the things about the Martingales, that when you're on a winning streak, the flat betting, if he's betting 2, is going to overtake you, simply because you're only betting 1. The difference is supposed to be when you get a losing streak, you make up those losses. Can't demonstrate because he hasn't lost yet. Okay, second deck. But you put your bets out, huh? 12 to a 3 takes a hit. 20. 13. 21. End of the streak. Okay. With that loss, the Martingale's going to move up to a bet of 2 chips. 12 takes a hit. 17. 12. 18. Martingale's going to move up to 4. 2, 3, 4. 2 chips for the flat. 12 again, takes a hit. Too many. 9. That's going to put Martingale losing 4, betting 8. 14 to a 4, stays there. 14, 20. Losing 8, Martingale goes to 16. Okay, pair of aces is a split. This is going to get tricky. If this hand's a loss, it gets into the what to do next on the double down. I'll stop talking and just play the hand out. 1 card each. That's a 13. That's an 18. 19. Both lose. Okay, so let me take those out. Because the idea with Martingale is that your next, the bet on your next hand recovers all of your losses. So that was a bet of 16 doubled to be 32. So you would think that would be a bet of 64 for the next hand, but it's not. I've been keeping the losses, the Martingale losses, keeping track of them over here. First of all, that was the 5th hand. That's a shuffle. I think you won 5 in a row the first deck, right? And then you just lost 5 in a row. So let me shuffle, and then I'll count up the chips, and then with Martingale, your next win should put you 1 base betting unit over having recovered all your losses. So. So I think that was a loss of 32. I think that makes your next bet a 48. Just off the top of my head. I been struggling with that concept the last few days. So I finally looked it up, found a situation where some guy was complaining that the casino was cheating because he lost like $30,000 using the straight Martingale, and the sequence that was detailed had a situation where I can't remember if I think he split and lost, and he was making $2,000 bets. He eventually actually hit the table max. and therefore was only able to bet a max of $2,000, and he kept losing, and that's the problem. Okay, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 5, yeah, 47, I was right. So one more bet unit is going to be 48. Let's keep those separate on the side here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 48. That's going to leave Martingale with 12 and a half. So if he doesn't win this, he's a very high risk of busting out. Okay, flat betting at 2 chips. 48 for the Martingale. There we go. 11. That is a double down. It's going to have to be a double down for less, isn't it? 10, 12 and a half. Let's do it that way, because we can have fun. 7, 11, 15. Make sure you can see these. Ooh, just 12, 15, 21. You need a 10. Oh, push. Pushy push. Okay, so that's there. This comes back out. 2 chips, 48. So what is that? Well, there's a 20 to a 5 that's going to stay. 48. If that's a $5 bet, $240 on a $5 table. 10, 13, 23. What's I say? 48, huh? I'm going to give you back all your other chips. It should actually 10, 20, 30, 40, 5, 47, plus 1. Okay? Well, this is what keeps happening to Martingale in our test here. He gets down to the line and survives. Guess it could happen. I don't know if I'd count on it. That was really close. Back to a single chip. Insurance closed. 14. Come on. Hits 24. Soft 17. Martingale betting up to 2. Oops. Martingale getting right back in it, betting 4. 15 to a 3 is stays. 13, 21. And that's shuffle. We're halfway through. That should be 15 hands. Martingale lost 4 on that last hand, so going to come out with a bet of 8 on the next hand. Okay, deck number 4, bet of 2, bet of 8. Just make sure, soft 18 to a 7 is a stand. 9, 12, 21. Okay, Martingale losing 8, Going to 16. 20 stays. 6. 15. 23. There. That's 16. So 5, 10, 15, 16. So you just give it all back. Moving down to a single chip bet for the Martingale. $20 to a 3. 4, 14, 14, 19. $19 stays. 13, 20. Moving up to 2 for Martingale. $14 hits, too many. 20. Shuffle. That was a loss of 2. Martingale will come out on the next hand. The bet of 4 chips. Same as $20. Somehow you're playing a $25 table, or maybe a $15 table with the Martingale. Say a $60 bet. $25 would be $100. All right, let me do that. That was horrible. Still, these are those brand new used casino cards. That's why the corners are cut. They're pretty stiff. I don't really want to start bending them and getting them be all curvy, so. That was a little better. All right. It will be fine. You don't know what this next card is? Any guess? No fair going forward and coming rewinding. 4. Queen of Hearts. No? Nope, not even close. See? Nobody knows. All right, 14 to a 5 stands. 15, 22. Martingale back to the single chip bet. 15 to a 10 takes the hit. That's an 18. 14, 18, push. 8 hits. 19. 14, 17. $17, 14, 24. Insurance closed. Never take insurance. Unless you know they have it, which you don't. Shuffle. That was deck 5, so that's been 25 hands. 1 deck, 5 hands to go. Martingale lost 1 on that last hand. Going to come out with a bet of 2. Both players are up. Martingale up more. I can't tell how much right off, but noticeably more. All right. Martingale betting 2. Flat better betting 2. Here we go. Last deck. 16 to a 4. Stays. 9. 17. Martingale betting 4. 18 stays. 19. Martingale going to move up to 8. 15 takes a hit. 21. 17. 8 and 2. Two hands to go. Martingale going back to a single chip. $14 takes a hit. 15 hits. Too many. $19. Okay. Last hand. Martingale betting 2. Flat better betting 2. $17 stays. 19. Okay. Now, if you were to continue playing Martingale, you would bet 4 on the next hand. But Martingale, you should really probably only play short term. That's what I've been reading. You actually shouldn't play it at all. Alright, so here's the flat better. 10, 20, 30, 45. So he's down 5 chips, 2.5 bets. It's not that bad. Martingale, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 11 and a half. So Martingale's up 11 and a half while the flat better's down 5. So difference of 15 and a half chips. Again, Martingale wins. Thanks for watching. Bye.